It's the time to get down.
I had to say is the rebellion, like you are the rebellion with us. By name, what team sounds like the I hate them? Duke or Butler?
One is Duke. You say a Duke, that's like Duke over. You say Butler, you think of bring me some tea, Roger. Yes,
Okay.
sir. I'll bring you
Duke.
some tea.
Duke.
You know what? You set her
Watch
up.
the royal
Duke.
penis,
You
Roger.
said-
Yeah,
You-
see, with it's consensus in the
Duke
chat
is
room.
like a
Melly said
dog. Duke is a
Duke.
bulldog, like a. Rawr,
Well, it
rawr.
reminds me of what's that country
Yo, Duke.
actor?
How about John Wayne? Was
That's
he
the
Duke?
one. Wasn't he racist?
How do we
Hey there, Pilgrim.
You know what?
I'm gonna wrestle me
All
a
right,
grizzly
anyway.
and
Danny,
kiss
Danny,
me
thank
a
you.
it
pretty
reminds me of
girl.
that.
Thank you, Danny. You know what? If we didn't have Danny here helping us on the sports report, we can go from Butler, Duke to John Wayne and hatred. See, that's what Danny, if I can knuckle you, I'd knuckle you right now.
Taps.
Okay, all right. Next up.
Leslie was trying to hate on the basketball.
Okay.
But all them,
what's
all them New Yorkers hating on basketball lately.
Why?
Because they got to
no
go.
teams playing for
None even close. no one close in the area. You know what they? No one because I went to school with a bunch of shit talking New Yorkers.
What?
And New Yorkers love basketball. It's
Okay.
gotta be killing them.
Oh, yeah.
It's got. Let me tell you, New Yorkers, black folks, especially in New York, love basketball. They got to be dying right now. They're like choking.
I know, because they're known for the street balling, and it doesn't convert to the pros. They're not getting anything in
Philly.
college. It's
and
hard.
Philly, honey, I'm telling you, but brothers from Philly and New York talk so much trash about basketball. I'm just telling you, they just talk trash.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, going to a black school because they hated on L.A.
Oh yeah.
They was hate. One day we had to go
No
play
offense,
3
but
in the
that,
morning.
I hate to say this, no offense, but anything past Philadelphia is always going to be looked upon as being country. I'm sorry, that's how they, you know.
We're country.
What?
Mario, I didn't know that,
Yeah,
man.
they
told
think
Philly.
they think
Country?
You guys are country.
I told.
Oh man.
I used to talk
I
so
hate
much
to
stuff
say
to
it,
those
but that's
people
what
from
they
Philly.
think.
You know what?
I got so much family. You know, my family is from Philly. You know that, and mostly Philly and New York area. And I got huge amounts of family right in that area. And
Wow.
I talk a lot of shit about them.
I'm glad you said the magic word, man.
I gotta say shit. One
That's
time
right.
in South Park, they had the shit episode. They just said shit like 50 times. Shit. Shit is international.
See,
Boo boo is not.
that's why the puppies are coming. Tell them,
Boo
Mario.
boo, you don't know. You
That's
say
right.
boo boo, they don't know what you're talking about.
They have no
you say
idea.
shit, they all understand.
Thank
they
you.
need shit. I have shit. Everybody understand. From Czechoslovakia down to the Congo.
That's right. They know the words. All right, man. Look.
All right, let's do sports. Sports with Vic.
Here's the next one because we already covered.
We're not finished?
No. Oh.
With sports?
Oh, not hardly.
Girl, we haven't even got
Wait a minute.
done.
We haven't even tried. Check it out, Mario.
okay.
Mario, check this out. We can show the display here because this is from yesterday's unfortunate broadcast that did not take place, but that I'm referencing some other topics. So if it doesn't look like it's consistent right now, it's for obvious reasons, but we can keep it on that page display if you want, because that's from Sunday evening's report. Now, Mario, check this out. Did you see Donovan McNabb's press?
Oh, yeah, I
conference?
saw Donovan McNabb.
Dude, does he look not happy?
Well, you know, he just got dogged, but I check you. Let me tell you something. Donovan is a winner. He has a winning attitude. One thing everybody knows, this man has the right attitude. He is a winner by nature. That's the way he carries himself. Always has been, always will be. Now, you put him with this man who's known for getting the most out of quarterbacks.
Right.
Shanahan.
Right.
Who's a offensive genius.
Right.
Who worked with Elway in his last years, right?
Yeah,
His last.
right.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. It's on.
What-
It's on.
what-
Watch out. Watch out what's going to be happening. And let me tell you, in Washington, where I went to school,
Right.
that is a football town. You might as well be in Texas when it comes to sports in Washington, D.C. They have high school sports on the local TV news, okay?
Right.
Let me tell these people. So, what Donovan McNabb with Shanahan in Washington.
I see it. I see it, but the part I'm getting at, because what's on paper and what's in history, yes, I see them coming together to make it happen. But Shanahan has had that in the past, but not like Donovan. I'm not saying that they won't make it. The issue I got out of this is Sunday evening, or close to Sunday evening, Donovan was entrenched in being in Philadelphia.
I know.
And when you look at that press conference, I said, he is struggling.
You
don't even see a smile. So the part, how can you? The money's not the issue. It's the honor among the organization, which does not have that honor system the way Donovan expected to be.
Wait.
I have to.
First of all, Vic, relative to any other trade, they gave him more love than anybody. First of all, from what I understand, that went on, they had the opportunity to trade him to other places. And they actually attempted. People actually were saying, the conversation from the inside that actually was going on was, why is the team doing so much to make him happy?
I agree.
There are actually people who criticize Philadelphia's management for trading him to another conference team. So so obviously the team showed Donovan some love.
They did. They showed some love, but the question is that, you know, first of all, we always know that the quarterback's lead is so, okay, look at it this way, Mario. If you had to turn around and name the top 5 quarterbacks, then put that with the winning percentage and great coach and then the championships, what quarterbacks would you think of right now? Potentially. And the part that I'm getting at is that really, for the most part, this man has to go into Washington and rebuild that organization the same way Philadelphia had the same particulars in place, and how hard it was for them to go through those years and not have a championship. I see Washington is no different.
Yeah, you know what I will say this though, Vic. Washington, when you say rebuild, to me they really have a bunch of very good elements, and they showed some of that.
Right.
They're not as bad, I think, as people have been thinking at all. And that's why I say it's a ripe setup for me.
Yeah.
It's a ripe setup to see Shanahan pull this off.
You know what, Danny? Ain't no way in hell you're going to get off of this sports report.
Because I don't really understand what you guys are talking about, but Leslie and Murph are in the chat room. Murph's last transmission was, you know, what's the difference, because they sucked before, kids sucked before they were on drugs. So I don't know what they're saying. I don't really understand. But do you know? They were talking about somebody's kid being on drugs and messed up and wasted.
That's cold. See,
you know who they're talking about?
No, I don't know who they're talking about. I'm leaving that one alone, because you have to point to a team and a sport. You have to say something. See, they're not giving you all the information because they're assuming that you're probably following the team. But I think it's the Philly issue.
Okay.
And Philly, look, if there are no fans, they'll turn on you in a second. They'll turn on you in a second, dude.
It's that bad diet they have in Philly.
That's cool.
Eating all that fast food. You know, they full of pretzels. They're full of pretzels and cheesesteaks.
And cheesesteaks.
The whole city's constipated. Whole city of Philadelphia constipated them all.
Okay, Leslie was talking about Reed's kids.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, we know.
Okay, we know about that.
That was the controversy. Well,
yeah.
that was
dude sucked before the drugs.
See what I'm saying?
Sometimes you have to suck to get the drugs.
Okay, good. So, all right, Donovan is in his place. We know it's going to take him time because, you know, still, I agree. It's not rebuilding, but Donovan understands that you got to have all the parts in place. And there's some other areas where Washington, for a lack of a better word, because the owner is a great owner who spends a lot of money, but obviously the money is not getting them the success equal to the investment. So I'm pretty sure he's thinking in the back of his mind, he says, well, look, I've gone through Philly like this, and the fans may have something that's not too much support of what I've done. But going over to Washington and said, well, this man has all this money and he's spending it like crazy, it still hasn't panned out. So I think he knows what he's walking into. And I agree. The coach there now is there by default, dude. I'm sorry. Because any coach coming in.
Well, my thing is this. Here's what's so funny. I'm not so sure that what Philly didn't need was to change Andy Reid to leave everybody else the same.
Thank you. Somebody had to bring in something. That's what I'm saying.
That's all I can say.
Okay, I got it. I got it.